is. Go on then. Lard. What's so funny about Lard? If ever you meet Sandra, pardon, if ever you meet Sandra, just go up to her and say, Lard. What are you laughing at? This is just a demonstration with the remote control. You can have like that. If that was too bright at night, absolute drain. So I've just put a fan here now, just trying to do it. So I've had a mop, loads of towels I'm mopping up, and then I'm having to. There's a bath. Our bathroom. So we were talking about having baths the other day, and I don't think somebody quite realised that we have a full bathroom with a bathroom toilet, but also separately behind here. I won't fully go in because it's in the dark and all the rest of it. But in here, look. Yes, we do also have a big walk-in shower as well. So we've got the best of both worlds. Two bathrooms.
I don't think that was the point of the comment.
What's the point of the comment?
Showering saves water was the point of the comment.
It doesn't really save water.
It really does.
Rubbish.
It really does.
What they should do, the bath water needs to go into a vessel that can be used for flushing the toilet. Every drain pipe should have a vessel that comes off it that it can go into grey water that can be used for flushing the toilet.
So I don't know why randomly I was thinking about this, how much things have changed though, but is there anyone else out there from a big family? Because we did have baths, but it was like one after the other. So, yeah.
We used to only have a bath on a Sunday. One bath a week.
I can't remember how often
with the old immersion heater.
I can't remember how often, but I just know we were dunked one after the other. And the water wasn't very warm by the time I got in, and the towels were definitely not very dry.
So do you remember, those of a certain age will remember going through that bath water. So we also did this, I think everybody did the same. But also at the time you got into it, instead of it being like clear water, because you didn't have bubble bath, it was sort of...
Scum.
But do you remember the scum line? My mum used to call it the tide line.
Yeah, same.
And then do you remember Ajax, the liquid powder Ajax? The scouring powder it used to be called. That smell of Ajax. So before you had all the cream cleaner now, which is sort of powder cleaner with water, so you used to have and it was yeah. Ew. But when I was little, we had a tin bath when I was little. I used to go in front of the coal fire downstairs, and it was filled up with hot water off a kettle for a little bath. What's your face? Your mum was flannels. Oh, they were horrible, weren't it?
Oh gosh, yeah.
No, your mum's like throw a flannel in your face and like just scrub it, and she'd put it in your ears. I started getting wax in my ears. I've often had wax in my ears. My ears, I was going to say dredged. You don't dredge your ears, do you?
That's rivers.
I've had my ears, what do you call it?
Waxed.
No, when they put that thing in with the water syringe. Well, it's not really a syringe. You put that thing over your ear with all the water, and the wax pops out. Anyway, I've ordered it's 10 quid. It's like a little thing you can put down, a little camera with a hook on the end. It could end up going really badly.
Why is the camera so close to my face, by the way? What are you doing to me?
Right, a couple of things. Right, so we mentioned the other day Sandra had been doing a tax return, which has now gone in. So this is a good thing and a bad thing. So I've now got my biggest tax bill for a long time, my self-employed tax bill.
This is true.
So the last financial year, I have had my best year financially as being self-employed for many years. Mm-hmm. So this is with the campsite Warden work I was doing, the YouTube income, and let's just say side hustles, and I'll leave it at that. But anyway, so we've got now quite a big tax bill to pay. Fortunately, we've got reserves and everything like that. So yeah, well done, Sandra.
Thank you.
I've been sat on my computer waiting for text alerts from the government. Right, do you want to hold the camera there, quite about there for me? Right.
It's too close.
So, I've got some magnetic things. You may have seen the product review. I'm doing a product review, and basically these are bits of steel, and it's like double-sided tape. And then I've got like a magnet. Where are you going there? There you go. That's it.
I'm tired.
Where are you going?
I'm very tired. It's been a busy
I have
week.
got my belt done. Sorry, I have to walk around. I have to walk around the house with my top button undone.
Sorry.
Anyway, so these basically are double-sided. And I've got this magnetic thing with a magnet, and it clicks on here. I thought I could do with some spare ones of these. So to give you some idea of dimensions, here is a 10p piece. So it's significantly bigger than a 10p piece. So I thought, where can you buy them from? Has anybody ever shopped on, what was it called before Temu and AliExpress? What was that? Wish. Did anybody ever shop on Wish and you'd order like a cushion? And it's like, it looks massive, it needs to come, and it was like for a doll's house. So that is the size. So I went online, dead clever. I thought, I can't believe it. I found exactly what I want, and they've got 3M, not cheap, not is that 3M, not cheap double-sided, but 3M backing tape. I bought 10 of them. Thought I'm well ahead of the game here. I only needed a couple. I'll keep some in reserve. Yeah, the picture looked amazing.
We might find a use for them. Maybe. Can you see it?
I don't know whether you can see what came. This is the size of what it should have been. So obviously they're not magnetic. That was a massive photograph, and I thought, that's the right size. The moral of the story is do a little bit of research next time you're ordering and check the size. It's smaller than my little fingernail. I've got bloody 10 of the little blighters here. Look, what am I going to do with them? I needed a couple that big.
I'm just still thinking of that Father Ted sketch where he says, big cow close, little cow far away. It's a bit like that, isn't it? You never watched Father Ted, did you?
No.
Yeah. Those that did will know what I mean.
So something that also came up on a vlog that you will have now seen called Fantasy Island. Fantasy Island is a leisure complex. It's a fun fair, basically, in Ingham, just outside Skegness, called Fantasy Island. And somebody put a little comment, I forgot the name, was it Ellen? Somebody got a comment up going, the plane. And Sandra went,
Plane?
What, plane? What? So Sandra, just to help you. The plane! That
doesn't really help.
Okay. You can come down a bit there now, because it was little, you see. It was very small. The plane! You got to imagine I've got a little white tuxedo and little bow tie. The plane! You never watched Fantasy Island back in the day. The plane when the visitors all used to come to Fantasy Island. So Anthony, my cousin, who unfortunately is no longer with us, was called Tat, which is short for tattoo. So his nickname was Tat, so everybody called him Tat. And the name came from the character out of Fantasy Island that used to go, the plane. So it is a real thing. So while you're watching Father Ted in whatever, the Fantasy Island was back in the 70s, if anybody used to watch it.
Father Ted wasn't that long ago.
Right, well, but the plane is a real thing.
Still none the wiser.
You'll never be much wiser than a failed womanizer. Baby bird. What a line of lyric is that? Absolutely amazing, that, isn't it? You'll never be much wiser than a failed womanizer. Brilliant lyrics. I'm very much a lyric person. Right, okay, right. So Yeah, so we just thought we would bring Sandra onto a video because she's not been on a video for a couple of days. Have any Sandra makes work in progress for people coming up? Do we know?
So I'm sort of a bit between projects right now. So I finished the hat that I was making for Hannah, and that's gone in the post. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to make next. One thing I might do soon, if I can just bear with me a minute, is do you remember ages ago?
Left me the camera, haven't you? I've spotted this out.
Had it out.
Ages.
I know.
So this was about June
we were
or
talking
July.
about making the Lego dinosaur, so I might do that maybe.
There's a whole
just for a bit of
story.
fun.
Sandra won that out of tickets in an arcade.
I did win it at the arcade, and I've not made it yet 'cause it's been a bit busy.
Well, when Lee collects cashes in his tickets, you have to see if he wants to do a dinosaur.
And then I know it's a bit late in the day, but I do really, really love mince pies, and I run out of time to make them.
No, well, we have got a Kasori air fryer. That's not a product review. Before anybody starts about product reviews, but we were gifted a brand new one from Kasori over Christmas, so maybe we can give that Kasori a little whirl for our viewers as well.
But it's small, and
Pardon?
I don't think it's big enough to make mince pies in, if I'm honest.
Well, you'll have to make something in it. And then
maybe we can think of something.
Lard.
What?
Why did you go? I went lard. You went. God, what?
What's the question? I think I can probably guess. What's the question anyway?
Lard. You laughing at that?
You meant to ask a question and you're just looking at me weird.
So you just said, I think I know what the question is. Go on then. Lard. What's so funny about lard? If ever you meet Sandra, pardon, if ever you meet Sandra, just go up to her and say, Lard. What are you laughing at?
She's so weird.
Who's weird? What? I'm weird. Look at yourself.
Neil gets very perturbed when things appear in the kitchen that he's not expecting. Did you find some lard in the fridge? Is that why you're doing lard?
No, I haven't. Have we got lard in the fridge? I'm not being serious. Sorry, no, I didn't. I know nothing about this. I know absolutely no. Oh, I've got a problem with these magnets. These magnets keep sliding down the fridge. They're like, have we really got lard?
But it's for the mince pies.
Butter, salt, butter. Oh, I didn't know we'd got lard.
It's for the mince pies.
No, it's not. Well, tomorrow. Sainsbury's. I don't know. What's Sainsbury's?
In Spilsby. Happy Days.
I have never been shopping at Sainsbury's in Lincolnshire. It's too expensive.
I spent £12.
£12?
Not a lot.
That cost £12 for a lot?
No.
How much was that?
Like 50p or something.
I need more. So
We sell this at Morrison's as well.
And I need some coconut shells.
We've got plenty of cones. So you're going to try it with cones.
What cones? You want to try what?
Wait, I'm assuming you're not making mince pies.
He's talking to me or to people out there. You're just like...
It's far too close, to be honest.
Go on. Right, go on.
Too close.
Okay. You got cones for what?
So I'm going like this because it's just... Could just
Yeah, go on.
please.
Cones. Why have you got cones?
Because when I was poorly in the summer, I couldn't go anywhere because I was isolating. So I went for a little walk and I found a load of cones.
So what do cones and lard? What? What's cones and lard? Lard. Lard. Oh yes, we have lard. When Sandra's guilty, the moment she is guilty, she laughs. So I had no idea we'd even got lard. Where are you going now? And the moment...
I'm not sure I believe you, to be honest.
No. So people have said, why don't you make your own suet bird feeders with lard and bird seed and stuff for the birdies? I was thinking about Sandra makes lard.
Sandra makes lard.
No. Right, anyway, I think at that point, it was a quick catch up with Sandra that's just gone on for far too long. We'll carry this video on. I don't know where, I don't know when, I don't know how. Even the dog's fallen asleep. What are you doing, Rash? Right.
It's a half an hour.
Say lard.
Lard for now?
What? If, like me, you're just on Amazon and you see a random product and you think to yourself, oh, I need to get them. Spotted these intelligent night lights. And some of you'll know we've got a Cobra folding caravan, which I'm in the process of setting up. And I thought to myself, you know what? These would be fantastic in the new caravan we've got. So anyway, I've ordered a set from Amazon. There's a link down there below if you want more information on these. But what these are the little like puck lights. But you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a pack of 6, and they are lovely in size. And the thing that attracted me is they can be mounted by a little screw here, there's a little indent there, or they've got these little magnetic mounts. I'll give you some demonstrations in a minute. So I'm thinking, in the new caravan we've got, we can put these little steel mounts on different areas, then the lights just magnetically clip, and then what you will need to do is they will need charging up. There's a little USB-C charger, but it comes with a Type A USB. It's got 3 USB-C charges, so you can charge 3 of these up at a go. And there are some instructions in here as well, and there's a remote control. And I thought to myself, you know, these look really, really nice. So you can have them on a sensor so that when you pass them, the infrared sort of sets them off, and they've got a warm or a white light. So when you first flick it on, so if you put, we're in sensor mode in the middle here. But if you go onto the white, it sort of flashes to show that you're on white, or we can go onto the warm. And I'm thinking, these could be really nifty. So what I am going to do, I am going to just show you a couple of areas where we could put these in. But it's got this remote control as well. So if you're lying in bed and we've got these, or you were in another scenario, you can control via the remote control. And these are also dead handy. So we've got a very dark hallway. I'm going to put some of these down the hallway just to show you. And I'll go into our caravan, our Adria caravan, and just show you some situations what you can use these. But let me just show you them when they're sort of set up with the remote control. So it has got the 3 charges. So the little remote control here, you can set it so it's on auto, so the auto sensor. You can do the sort of like the night zone. You've got the brightness, you can put it on a warm, a white or a neutral, on for 5 minutes, 15 or 30 minutes. So if we turn them on, there you go, look at that there. All come on, and then we can go for a neutral light, which is a mix between the sort of warm and white light. We can go for warm, so if the white light is too bright, or we can go for the white light. How good is that? So you can actually just turn them all on, I'll turn them off, and as I say, you can also dim them if you wanted to get them nice and dim. So that's dim on the warm. You can brighten them up, go for the neutral, we can dim them down on the white light and brighten them up. So you could put, let's put one underneath the kitchen unit and have a look. So you can mount these under kitchen unit. So there's one there. We could have that on auto sensor. I'm just going to have it on the remote control now because it's daylight. And if you click on, look at that there. And then we can click off. if that was too bright, we can change it to a neutral or to a warm and click off again. Dead simple, aren't they? So you can put them around your kitchen, and then, as I say, I was just thinking possibly down the hall. So if you get up during the night, instead of turning the lights on and waking everybody up, you could put a whole row of them down a passage. So as I say, these could all be now on censored. So you could have these on a stair. If you had a staircase, even you could have them on. So when you walk past, they light up. Or to say this is just a demonstration with remote control, you can have them like that. If that was too bright at night, as I say, you can put them onto a neutral light, a warm light, or a bright light, and then as I say, you can turn them off if you wanted to as well. So look at that again. So I'm actually just in my old caravan at the moment. So this is, everything's a bit chaos in here because it's all ready to be cleaned out. But with these little lights here now, let me just turn them on. You could, if you wanted to, if you got a wardrobe and you wanted lights that came on automatically, these could be mounted onto a wall, ceiling, or instead of, you know, they've got this magnetic mount here for mounting. See here, this just comes off and clips on. So you could have these inside your caravan wardrobes, bottom there. So the auto sensor, you could have them on a cupboard door like this, so when you open the cupboard door it lights up, or you could even have them inside like that if you so wish. Censoring, so they would light the cupboards up. You could have them as sort of like mood lighting, so you could say you could have them under units like this, or basically you could have them in your loo, or you could mount them wherever you wanted. Let's say the beauty of it, all done via remote control, or you can have it on auto or night auto, alter the brightnesses, alter the time that they come on for. So yeah, absolutely banging. So as I say, I am going to throw a little link to Amazon where I got these from if you are interested. But these are yeah, how good are they? Meanwhile, back in our conservatory stroke utility room, put the washing on this morning, thinking, come in here and it's like water everywhere. Oh, bloody hell, the overflow's come off. Absolute drain. So I've just put a fan here now, just trying to do it. So I've had a mop, loads of towels out, mopping up, and then I'm having to get everything off to get this worktop off, pull the fridge out and all the rest of it. And behind here I'm thinking, this was a bit loose, so I just put a cable down there. That's all connected. What's going on? And what it actually is, sometime later, the overflow outside that goes into the grid is frozen solid. So complete panic. I've had the drain out, thinking that was blocked. They say I've just done the obvious. Get the top off. It's the overflow what's come off. Down here, is everything all on? And everything's all there. Everything's fine. Mop. Got my slippers on. I've got wet feet. I've ended up having to put a pair of sort of boots on, and then pull everything out that was on the floor. And it was a frozen outside pipe. So I was telling a story about those of a certain age. Do you remember the cold winters in the 60s and 70s when the outside pipes froze? I can always remember a bathroom upstairs and the sink and bath wouldn't drain, and my dad outside the bathroom window with a hairdryer. Anyway, insulation is what's going to be the name of the game. Right, I'm dealing with our own mini flood and it's not even been raining. I think I'm going to finish this vlog off here. It's gone on a little bit, hasn't it? So good old chat with Sandra earlier. Those lights are really nice as well. And yeah, I've just been in here now for the last hour, panicking, trying to get everything out, thinking it's the overflow that had come off. And you know what? I've got a frozen overflow. And there's nothing worse in life than when your overflow freezes. I'm still smiling. Thanks for watching.